My girlfriend said you'll always come back, you can't resist me, after another fight. I said, let's see. Then I took a step that broke her confidence completely. The moment she saw me again, she realized. Original post, 28 male, sat in my car outside Raven's 26 apartment complex at 2 a.m. Again, same fight, different day. She'd thrown my phone across the room because I'd smiled at a text from my coworker about a project deadline. Raven, who's texting you at dinner? Let me guess, another work emergency? Me, it's just Dennis about tomorrow's presentation. Grabbed my phone. Why is he using a smiley emoji? That's flirty. Dennis is 57 and married with grandkids. So, you think I'm stupid? Men are all the same. Phone went flying. Screen cracked. Third phone this year. This was our cycle. She'd accuse, explode, throw things. I'd leave. She'd bomb my phone with texts ranging from rage to seduction. I'd cave, come back. Apologize for existing, basically. 2.5 years of this. Tonight felt different, though. As I sat there, her texts rolled in through my cracked screen. Stop being dramatic and come back up. I know you're in the parking lot. You always do this silent treatment. Fine. I'm sorry about the phone. Happy? I'll make it up to you. You know you want to. Stop playing games, Theo. Get up here. I started the car. I hear your engine. Don't you dare leave. Theo, you'll be back tomorrow. You always come back. You can't resist me. We both know it. Drove home. She was right about one thing. I always came back, like a trained dog. But can't resist? That sounded like a challenge. Next morning, woke up to 47 texts, the usual progression. Anger, threats, apologies, seduction, back to anger. Deleted without reading most. The last one caught my eye. This is pathetic, even for you. See you tonight after you're done with your tantrum. Bring wine. The good stuff, not that cheap trash you bought last time. The entitlement, the assumption, the absolute certainty that I'd show up at her door with apology wine. Me, let's see. What's that supposed to mean? Theo, whatever. 7 p.m. Don't be late. Didn't respond. Had work to do. Real work, not managing Raven's emotions. But I did do something else, something I should have done years ago. Downloaded a dating app, not to date, not yet. But to remind myself, other women existed. Women who might not throw phones or demand passwords or time my bathroom breaks. Created a basic profile, added a few recent photos. Wrote something simple about enjoying quiet weekends and stability. Within an hour. Matches. Actual matches. Women starting conversations without accusing me of cheating. It was nice. 7 p.m. came. Phone exploded. Where are you, Raven? This isn't funny. I made dinner, you ungrateful ass. You're going to regret this. I know you're reading these. Actually wasn't. Was at the gym. New membership. Figured if I was breaking patterns, might as well get healthy too. That night, she called 23 times. Voicemails ranged from fury to tears to threats to promises. Didn't listen to most. But I did listen to the last one. You think you're proving something? You'll be here tomorrow, begging me to take you back. You can't function without me. You need me, and deep down, you can't resist what we have. See you tomorrow, babe. The confidence, the smugness. Like I was a possession she'd temporarily misplaced. Let's see. Sent that, then blocked her number. The extinction burst was about to begin. Update 1. 1 week later. Blocking Raven was like poking a bear. A very entitled, very manipulative bear. First, she tried other numbers. Her sister, mom, best friend. Her sister, Raven's really hurt. Maybe just talk to her? Me, no thanks. Please don't contact me again. Her mom, Theodore, this is childish. Raven loves you. Your daughter throws things at me. That's not love. Her mom, she's passionate. You're too sensitive. Blocked, blocked. Then came the workplace assault. Oh yeah, she went there. Showed up at my office Wednesday. Told reception she was my fiancé with a surprise lunch. We'd never discussed marriage. Ever. Security called up. Mr. Morrison? Your fiancé is here? Me, I don't have a fiancé. Please ask her to leave. Watched from the window as security escorted her out. She was carrying a picnic basket. Full performance mode. 10 minutes later, my boss called me in. Boss, everything okay? The receptionist said a woman claimed to be your fiancé and got upset when denied access. Me, ex-girlfriend, won't accept the breakup. I apologize for the disruption. Boss, need HR involvement? We take workplace safety seriously. Me, I'll let you know if it escalates. Thank you. It escalated. Thursday, someone called in a concern about my mental health to HR. Anonymous, but I knew. Claimed I was acting erratically and might be a danger to myself. HR was professional. Asked if I was okay, I explained the situation. They documented everything and increased security awareness. Friday was when she played dirty. Posted on Instagram, photos of us from happier times. Caption: when someone you love is having a mental breakdown, you don't abandon them, you fight for them. Even when they push you away. Even when they're being manipulated by toxic people. I'll always be here when you're ready to come home, baby. True love, mental health matters. Tagged me, tagged my workplace, tagged mutual friends. The comments poured in, her friends rallying. He doesn't deserve you. Men are trash. You're so strong. Some mutual friends reached out confused. I sent them screenshots of her throwing things, her entitled texts, her showing up at my job. Most understood immediately. Few didn't. Those few got blocked too. But here's the thing. While she was orchestrating this drama, I was living. Gym every morning. Work going great without the constant disruption. Sleeping full nights without accusations about dream cheating. And the dating app had actual conversations. One woman, Mila, was particularly interesting. Teacher. Loved hiking. Texted paragraphs about books, not accusations about female coworkers. We planned a coffee date for Saturday. Friday night, Raven tried one more tactic. Showed up at my apartment at midnight. Drunk. Raven, banging on door. Theo, open up, I know you're in there. Me, through the door. Leave or I'm calling the police. You wouldn't dare. I'm your girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. This is harassment. You can't resist me. You'll always come back. You love me. Already dialing. Police? Yes, my ex-girlfriend is drunk, banging on my door, refusing to leave. She ran. Literally ran when she heard me give the address. But not before screaming. This isn't over. You'll be begging me to take you back. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. Neighbors definitely heard that. Building group chat was awkward the next day. Saturday arrived. Coffee with Mila. Simple. Peaceful. She laughed at my jokes instead of analyzing them for hidden meanings. Didn't demand my phone password. Didn't time how long I looked at the barista. We talked for 3 hours. Mila, so what made you try online dating? Me, recently got out of something toxic, wanted to remember what normal felt like. How's that going? Me, better than expected. You don't even seem suspicious that the coffee shop has female employees. She laughed. The bar is that low? Me, subterranean. We made plans for an actual dinner date. I felt lighter, like I'd been carrying weights I hadn't noticed until they were gone. That evening, Raven created a fake Instagram profile to message me. Saw you with that girl. Downgrade much? When you realize what you lost, I might not take you back. Your loss, loser. Screenshot. Saved. Evidence file growing. She still thought I'd come crawling back. Still believed her own hype about being irresistible. The next update would shatter that delusion completely. Update 2. 3 weeks later. The universe has a sense of humor. 3 weeks into no contact. Guess who I ran into at the nice steakhouse downtown? I was there with Mila. 4th date. She'd suggested the place. Apparently loved their wine selection. We were laughing about her student's attempt to convince her that Shakespeare wrote in emoji when I heard it. That laugh. That specific performative laugh that used to make me check what I'd done wrong. Raven. 3 tables over. With some guy who looked exactly like but younger. Maybe 23, 24. Poor bastard was checking his phone and she was already leaning over trying to see the screen. She hadn't seen me yet. I had a choice. Leave? Hide? Nah. We were here first. Plus, Mila was mid-story. Mila? So then the kid goes, but Miss M, Romeo was totally sliding into DMs. I laughed. Genuinely. Loudly. That's when Raven saw me. Her face went through stages. Surprise, anger, then that calculating look I knew too well. She stood up, quietly to Mila. Incoming drama, my ex. The phone thrower? The very same. Wanna leave? Nope, this is nice. She can leave if she's uncomfortable. Raven sauntered over, leaving her confused date behind. Raven. Theo, what a coincidence. Air kisses that I dodged. And who's this? Mila. Mila, you must be the ex who thinks Dennis from accounting is flirting. I nearly choked on my wine. Mila had been paying attention to my stories. Fake smile cracking. I see you've been telling tales. Theo loves to play victim. Me, just sharing experiences. How's your date? He looks young. Raven, Jackson's in law school, top of his class, very mature for his age. Poor Jackson, looking over nervously, probably wondering why his date abandoned him. To me, ignoring Mila, "You look good. The gym's working. See, I told you that you needed to work out more." Actually, that was my idea, after we broke up. We didn't break up, we're on a break. How long does a break usually last? Just so I know when to stop dating him. The look Raven gave Mila could have curdled milk. "Cute. Theo, can we talk privately?" "No." "You're really gonna be like this? After everything? Everything being you throwing my belongings and stalking my workplace?" "Yes." Loud enough for nearby tables. "I came to your work because I cared." Finally approaching. "Rave, everything okay? Rave? Rave?" I'd been with her for 2.5 years and didn't know that nickname. "Fine, baby. Just ran into an old friend." Extended hand to me. "Jackson, nice to meet you." Me shaking it. "Theo, good luck, man." "Sorry." Pulling him away. "Let's go back to our table." "But we just ordered." "I want to leave. Now." The poor guy looked confused but followed. They left within 5 minutes, Raven shooting daggers at us the whole time. Mila. She seems delightful. She used to time my showers, said anything over 7 minutes was suspicious. Mila. My ex used to count how many times I smiled at TV shows, said it was emotional cheating on him with fictional characters. We really can pick 'em, huh? We clinked glasses, finished our meal in peace. It was normal. No interrogation about the waitress, no accusations, no thrown objects. But Raven wasn't done, never is. Next morning the texts started from a new number. "Unknown, how dare you embarrass me like that?" "Unknown, that girl is using you, obvious gold digger." "Jackson's twice the man you are. When she dumps you, don't come crying to me. I might take you back if you beg properly. And apologize for that restaurant stunt. You have 24 hours to respond before I'm done forever." Done forever, promise? Screenshot. Block. Add to evidence folder. But she escalated again. Started contacting my family. My mom called. "Honey, Raven messaged me on Facebook, says you're having a breakdown." Me, I'm dating someone new. Raven's not handling it well. Mom, oh thank God. I never liked her. She corrected my potato salad recipe at Thanksgiving. She what? Said it needed more mayo. My potato salad. The audacity. Even my brother got messages. "Hey, hope you're well. Just concerned about Theo, he's acting strange. Has he talked to you?" Brother's response to her, "Yeah, he mentioned he's happy for the first time in years. Super strange. Please lose my number." Then came the fake emergency. Unknown number called my work. "This is Riverside Hospital. We have a Raven Sinclair here. She's been in an accident." She listed Theodore Morrison as her emergency contact. My heart stopped. Then my brain kicked in. Me, can you verify her date of birth? Nurse, I can't access that right now. What's your name and department? Hung up. Called Riverside Hospital directly. No patient by that name. No accident victims matching her description. She'd really pretended to be in an accident to get me to respond. The entitlement was astronomical. The desperation, pathetic. But the best part? Jackson reached out on Instagram. Jackson, hey man, weird question. How long did you date Raven? Me, 2.5 years. Why? She said you guys dated for like 2 months and you were obsessed with her. But that restaurant thing seemed like more history there. Much more. Run, dude, fast and far. She kept trying to check my phone at dinner, asked for my passwords. That normal? Me, for her? Yes. For healthy relationships? No. Thanks, bro. Dodging this bullet. 2 days later, Raven's Instagram exploded with quotes about boys who can't handle real women and when trash takes itself out. Meanwhile, Mila and I planned a weekend hiking trip. She didn't demand hourly check-ins or GPS tracking. Revolutionary. Raven's 24 hours before I'm done forever passed. Then 48. Then a week. She wasn't done. People like her are never done. But the confidence, that unshakable certainty that I'd always come crawling back, that was cracking. You could see it in the desperate escalations, the fake emergencies, the bargain basement manipulation attempts. She'd played her hand, shown her cards, and for the first time in 2.5 years, I wasn't buying what she was selling. The irresistible force had met an immovable object, and the object was walking away. Final update, 2 months later. Sometimes the universe delivers karma with expedited shipping. Last week I ran into Jackson at a coffee shop. He looked rough, exhausted, familiar expression, the dating Raven special. Jackson, Theo, man, I need to thank you. You got out? Tried to. She showed up at my law school, made a scene, said I was abandoning her during a mental health crisis. Me, classic. When was this? 3 days after I tried to break up with her. She'd already told people we were engaged. We dated for 3 weeks. Speed run. Took her 4 months to pull that with me. She keyed my car, filed a false police report saying I stole her laptop. I had to get a restraining order. Welcome to the club. We have jackets. He laughed bitterly. How long until she stops? Well, right on cue, my phone buzzed. New Instagram follow request, @RavenPhoenix2024. Her 7th account since I'd blocked the others. Showed Jackson. He pulled out his phone. Same request. Jackson. She's relentless. Like a cockroach, but less charming. We compared notes. She'd run the same playbook. Love bombing, isolation attempts, public embarrassment, property damage, false emergencies. Jackson, did she do the thing where she times your bathroom breaks? Me? And accuses you of texting other women in there? Yup. We both blocked the new account. Exchanged numbers, trauma bonding at its finest. But here's where it gets interesting. Remember Mila? We're still together, 8 months now. Healthy, stable, boring in the best way. She leaves my phone alone. Trusts me. Novel concepts. Last month we were at a friend's barbecue when the host, Dana, mentioned her nightmare roommate situation. Dana, she moved in 2 months ago, seemed normal at first. Now she's accusing me of stealing her food, her clothes, her shampoo. Demands to check my room. It's insane. What's her name? Raven. Raven Sinclair. I nearly spit out my drink. About 5'6", dark hair, has a laugh that sounds practiced. You know her? My ex. The ex? Phone-throwing ex? The very same. Dana went pale. She's living in my house. Turns out after Jackson got the restraining order, Raven lost her apartment. Couldn't pass background checks with the legal issues. Resorted to renting rooms. Cash only, no contracts. Dana, how do I get her out? Document everything. Get cameras. Change her locks when she's gone. She's probably not on any official lease. No, just a verbal agreement. Then follow your state's laws for removing a tenant. But expect extinction burst behavior. Extinction burst? When she realizes she's lost control, she'll escalate dramatically before giving up. 2 weeks later, Dana updated our group chat. Raven was gone, but not before. Accusing Dana of being in love with her, calling Dana's workplace claiming she was a drug dealer, trying to seduce Dana's boyfriend, stealing Dana's credit card for a shopping spree, posting online that Dana was a dangerous narcissist. Sound familiar? But here's the beautiful part. The part that broke Raven's confidence completely. Dana's boyfriend? He'd matched with Raven on a dating app months before meeting Dana. Had screenshots of her meltdown when he didn't respond fast enough. Shared them in a local "Are We Dating the Same Person" Facebook group. The floodgates opened. 17 different people shared Raven's stories. The yoga instructor she'd stalked, the bartender she'd gotten fired with false complaints, the neighbor she'd harassed for breathing too loudly. Someone created a spreadsheet. Times, dates, patterns. It went viral in our city's dating scene. Her dating profiles got flagged. Her new Instagram accounts got reported. She became that person, the one everyone warned each other about. Last I heard, she'd moved 3 towns over. Still running the same playbook, but the internet is forever. Her reputation preceded her now. And me? Living my boring, beautiful life. Mila and I just signed a lease together. Equal names on everything. She hung art without asking my permission. I cooked dinner without being timed. Revolutionary. Sometimes I think about that night in the parking lot, when she said I'd always come back, that I couldn't resist her. She was half right. I couldn't resist her. When I was trapped in the cycle, when I believed her version of reality, when I thought that chaos was passion and control was care. But once I stepped outside, once I saw what normal looked like, the spell broke. The confidence that kept her victims in line shattered against the simple act of saying no and meaning it. She thought she was irresistible. Turns out, she was just exhausting. These days, my phone stays unthrown. My showers are untimed. My relationships are unmonitored. And Raven, she's someone else's cautionary tale now. Still convinced the world owes her compliance. Still certain the next victim won't resist. Still wrong. The moment she saw me at that restaurant, genuinely happy with someone else, That's when she realized. I hadn't just left. I'd forgotten to miss her. And for someone whose entire power structure relied on being unforgettable, that was the cruelest cut of all.